Welcome everybody to Go Local Live. I'm Josh Fenton, CEO and co-founder. A lot of news this morning. Take a look. Some interesting story by Kate Nagel, our news editor. She dug in. Yes, you don't have to pay taxes on a tie, but you do have to pay taxes on a mask to protect you from the coronavirus. Take a look at that article. That might be only in Rhode Island. But let's go to something brighter, frostier, more satisfying. Let's go to Chip Samson down at Shaidzon Brewery down in God's country down by Uri in Kingston. Chip, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks a lot, Josh. Happy to be here and very happy and appreciative to be given the chance to come on board and to chat with you guys again.
Yeah, listen, we love you guys. This is coming up on your third anniversary. I think we've been along for the ride the entire 3-year period. Congratulations on making it 3 years.
Thank you. And yes, you guys have been. And, I've come on before in person in the studio in Providence. And so, we enjoy doing that. So we're going to enjoy doing it this way. This is the first time I've actually done anything really of this nature. So looking forward to it.
Great. Chip, talk a little bit about 3 years. What have you guys been able to do? And where are you now as a business?
So a lot has changed and a lot has grown, a lot has adapted. Even looking outside of the specifics of things that had to happen this year, we've expanded to over 75 different beers that we have done since we started in November of 2017. We've expanded the range on the different styles of beer that we've done. We've expanded on some of the base beers, doing, different ingredient takes, different changes in minor ways, big ways, kind of pick our, tastes apart in it. Things we've gotten in feedback over the 3 years from our loyal consumers, and it's all an effort to improve, what we're putting out and, what we're getting to our customers, stuff like that. And then on our on-site sense, we've built out our space quite a bit here. We started out with a 500 square foot tasting room. We expanded inside. So, we comfortably fit like 10 to 15 people at one point. And, we had to change and, we grew inside, but more so we're most proud of how much we've grown outside. And we opened our Shaidzon Beer Garden last summer, the end of last summer. And, what a great idea that played out to be with everything going on this year. So we expanded that to about 3 times as big this year. Fortunately, able to work with the other tenants at our building, our landlords, expanded our outdoor seating and made sure, we stayed in accordance with all the state's guidelines through each phase that we've been in, plus our own extra cautious measures that we've used. But, certainly we've been proud of putting in that work. And we really are also, proud and thankful of the way that it is played out for us, that it's given us, a great end of the summer and a great fall so far.
Congratulations. In order to get the buy-in from your the other tenants in your building and your landlord, did you have to sort of, I don't want to make this nefarious, but ply them with certain beverages so that they would see your way and be supportive of the outdoor expansion?
Yeah, I think, to use a term, there might have been some kind of quid pro quo of here's a little bit for some of you guys, just give us a little bit of leeway for our own business and our space, and, we'll keep you happy.
Right. The taps are flowing for those who work in the building all the time. Let's talk about, you're not, I think there's a sense often that, these microbreweries are minor businesses. You get to be pretty big businesses. You've been going for 3 years. You've crossed over that 2-year danger point of when a lot of small businesses fail. How many people are working with you, and what's the expansion plans for the future?
It's great questions. So, unfortunately, the way the landscape was with this year, we didn't really expand a lot in a production or sales sense outwardly to really grow our staff. But like I was speaking about before with the expansion of our beer garden, we have actually been able to expand our staff on site a little bit in that realm. So right now we have about 9 employees, which is the most that we've ever had at any one single point. So that's great. We do look forward that we will come out of what's going on and our production will be strong, and that will only be growing, that we can push that to the capacity of what it can be now, plus expansion in that sense. We also think that with the momentum that we've continued and still been able to manage through everything, that there's going to be a demand for people coming here, and there's going to be demand for our beer at restaurants, at liquor stores, whether those are some of the great partners that we've worked with all the way through this 3 years so far, to new accounts that we haven't even seen yet. And it's going to take additional people representing Shaidzon to continue that growth and that momentum. And so we look forward to getting to a point where we can really take that on, whether we're expanding our production staff because there's more that we need to make to reach those places, expanding in a sales capacity because we need to get ourselves in communication in front of restaurants, liquor stores, other avenues to really grow the brand, a marketing sense as well, that there's always opportunity that we can be doing a better job of reaching a larger audience. I think with the beer and our space and our staff here, we have something awesome to offer. And it's definitely something that we need to continue doing because we still hear people say they haven't heard of us and they're in this area, or they haven't heard of us and they're in Rhode Island. And we want to continue growing that. So I think there's opportunity going forward that production, selling, service, working here, and also in a marketing role that we are going to be growing, and there's going to be more and more that's going to be asked of us. And I'm not trying to work around the clock anymore. I'm trying to get some breaks here or there. So we're going to need some people helping us out.
Hey, Chip, some of your peer startup microbrews, breweries in Rhode Island, some of them even bigger than a microbrewery, have not been able to survive. What's been the difference for you guys? What has allowed you to keep going even during this incredibly difficult time for most businesses?
It's been an unfortunate time. I don't think there's any industry far-reaching, that hasn't had some kind of an impact. And food and beverage has been extremely tough, and it's unfortunate to see some of the numbers of, number of restaurants that have closed and the number of breweries that have had to close during this. And we have been fortunate, fortunate.
Have we lost you? Chip, are you there? Well, listen, folks, I want to thank Chip Samson. He's making it all happen. He's making it so much happen, he has broken the internet and Skype. I want to thank him for tuning in. For everybody else, stay tuned. We're going to be back at 12:30 with Dr. Michael Fine on the new numbers and a recap on where the governor seems to be going on her policies. Everybody, stay safe, wear a mask, save a small business like Chip's, and please, please be safe over this holiday period. Thanks, everybody.